Before I begin, if you enjoy stories like this, please subscribe to my channel and share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. I still remember the exact moment everything shifted. It was late evening when my phone buzzed with a text from her, my wife, from the airport. Girls trip. Can't wait. Face blowing a kiss. I smiled at first, trying to be supportive. She'd been stressed for months, juggling work and life, and I thought a weekend getaway with her friends might do her good. The first hint that something was off came when she returned. She walked into the front door, hair still tousled from the flight, a grin plastered across her face that didn't quite reach her eyes. "Hey, babe," she chirped, dropping her bag casually. "Hey, how was the trip?" I asked, expecting stories about cocktails, sightseeing, maybe even a funny mishap. Her grin widened, and without thinking, I blurted out the words that would haunt me later. "So, did you and Mike have fun?" Mike was her ex. I had known him long before we met, a harmless friend, or so I thought. But the way she froze for a fraction of a second before forcing a laugh sent a cold knot twisting in my stomach. "Mike? Oh, come on, don't be silly," she said, brushing past me. But the hesitation, the split-second falter, was burned into my memory. Over the next few days, small things started adding up. Missed calls when she was supposedly out with friends, messages popping up and disappearing too quickly for me to see, sudden defensiveness when I asked the simplest questions. At first, I blamed myself. Maybe I was being paranoid. Maybe I was just insecure. But then came the weekend. I was doing laundry when I noticed a folded receipt sticking out her suitcase. 2 coffees and a hotel minibar charge. Dated the very night. She said she was in a city an hour away from Mike. My heart thumped so loud it hurt. I put it down, tried to ignore the evidence, convincing myself I was reading too much into it. That night, I lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, memories washing over me. The little things that once made me happy now felt like lies. The way she laughed at my jokes, the way she leaned into me during movies, the comfort I once took for granted, all tinged with doubt. I wanted to confront her, scream, demand the truth. But part of me hoped I was imagining it. A few days later, I accidentally caught a glimpse of her phone when she left it on the counter. A text notification blinked. "Can't wait to see you again. Last night was amazing," face blowing a kiss thought. My stomach dropped. I froze. That was from Mike. I didn't need more proof. I sat in the quiet of our living room, the hum of the fridge loud in my ears, feeling like the floor had been ripped out from under me. She walked in, smiling, and I felt my chest tighten. "Hey, everything okay?" she asked. "No," I said softly, my voice barely above a whisper. "Everything is not okay. I know about you, Mike." Her eyes widened, then narrowed, a mix of guilt and something I couldn't place, defensiveness, maybe even fear. "W, what do you mean?" she stammered. I saw the text. I said, each word cutting through the air like glass. The mini-bar receipt, the lies. "I know you weren't on a girls' trip. You were with him." The silence that followed was suffocating. She looked down, fiddling with the edge of her sleeve. Then she finally spoke, her voice quiet, almost trembling. I didn't mean for it to go this far. It just happened. I didn't plan to hurt you." The anger rose first. The betrayal. My chest felt like it would explode. "You didn't plan to hurt me?" I asked, my voice breaking. "We've built a life together. Every laugh, every memory. Were those all lies to you?" Tears welled in her eyes, and I felt a pang of the love I had once held for her. I wanted to scream at her, but I also wanted to understand. I don't know what I feel anymore," she admitted. "I love you, but I don't know." That night, I stayed in the living room while she slept in the bedroom. I traced our memories like scars, feeling them sting with new sharpness. I realized I had 2 choices. Let this betrayal define me or reclaim my life from it. I chose the latter. The next morning, I sat her down, keeping my voice steady. "I can't keep living like this. I can't trust you anymore. I want a divorce." Her tears fell silently. She tried to explain, to justify, to beg. I listened. But I had already made peace with the decision. Sometimes love is enough when trust is broken beyond repair. As she packed the rest of her things, I walked through the apartment one last time, feeling the weight of our shared life pressing down on me. And then I realized something. This heartbreak wasn't the end of me. It was a painful lesson, a chance to rebuild, and remember that self-respect is not optional. I walked to the window and watched the city move beneath me. The air was crisp, tinged with promise. I would hurt, I would grieve, but I would also rise. Life, I realized, was still mine to live. If you've experienced betrayal like this or have your own story to share, please subscribe to my channel and leave your thoughts in the comments. It helps to talk, to process, and to remember that even in heartbreak, we find our own strength.